Hello everyone, so welcome to the first episode of the second chapter of Gundam Breaker 3. This one's called Version Up. We're playing with the latest version of the Limit Breaker Gundam that I've got here, so we're just gonna get into things and have a right laugh. I forgot that's the anchor. So the Limit Breaker Gundam here is something I've been working on for quite a while, but you can see it's a mixture of the Cherudim, the X Gundam, the Crossbone, and the God Gundam. Some of my favourite Gundams, to be honest. Mainly the God and the Crossbone, with a little bit of the X Gundam, because I really love the X Gundam and the Double X. And the way this works is that it mainly uses its anchor just to carve people up to get its X attacks going. And then once that's done, then we just go and carve up people again to be able to refill the gauge quickly, because these are Exia's beam sabers. And they have a ability on them that allows me to charge up my X moves just by defeating enemy units with melee attacks. So what we have here is a unit that can engage in melee and is pretty damn good at it, and also attack multiple suits at the same time, which is why I'm using the anchor shot on the Crossbone's legs instead of the Zeta's arms, which I used to have for that. Oh, Noah versus Easy 8. So what I'm trying to do is get this Mark II down. There we go, we've broken 20. I'm not keeping tabs on my GM bits so far. I really should be. There we go, let's bring him back. I'll bring the Easy 8 to me then. Do loads of damage. What I want to do is do some kicking damage for that one. Funny thing is that sometimes I just completely forget I have the Twin Buster Rifle because I'm going too overboard with the melee here. And oh, hello, the Blue Frame Astrays just appeared in out of nowhere. Is that what, three Blue Frame Astrays or what? There we go, so what I can do is charge them down and get my gauges back up by meleeing the living daylights out of them with Exia's beam sabers, and then using Slash Tempest on the other ones to whittle the health down a little bit more. I also still have the Banshee's Armed Armored DEs, which is really good because of the eye field, or at least it is at the moment. Also like using the anchor to get around, but it really depends on where you're trying to latch onto in the level. And the X Gundam's backpack is fantastic for just a little bit of additional support. I just realised there's a Mammoth Gundam behind me that's now in front of me. Oh, trying to grab it is a pain in the butt. There we go. Let's just go melee happy on everything. And for some strange reason it would not let me hijack that. I have no clue why, because normally you can hijack it a bit like the sled type vehicles you get, like the base jabber. Absolutely crazy on everyone here. You'll notice I like switching the beam sabers up mid-combat as well. It's just to be able to keep the combat flowing and also get a little bit of variety in there. I don't think he really stood a chance there. Love pulling enemies towards me, it's so funny. I just love fast fluid combat from this game, it's so enjoyable. We're just tearing through everybody here at the moment. Move to the next area, okay, just let me get parts. These parts are all, I think, level 10 or above at the moment. I know you can go to 30, but I've just been grinding like crazy to get to 10. I want to get to like 15 or something. That'd be really nice. It's mainly why I do the stream runs as well, as just to be able to get loads more parts so I can farm. But you'll notice I'm saving the super mode here until the boss, because sometimes you can get some really interesting bosses. I had like the double bullet and another one the last time I tried running this. It was really interesting because I'd never ran into a boss before with 2 units for me to fight. It was really neat. That poor Rick Diaz and whatever else was behind it. I also used the Crossbone Gundam's legs because of the knives in the feet. Oh, that camera there. I like using the knives in the feet because then I can just go from a melee straight into it. I get a pretty nice combo, and if I land the last hit, they go flying up in the air, which is always fun. Let's have a laugh considering they want to go a little bit crazy, and we'll oblige them by letting out the GM bits and going a little bit crazy with the Buster Rifle. There's just parts all over the place here at this point. This guy's powered up, he's like, yeah, I'll take you on. And she's in, I think that's, what's it, Ghost Saber or something? That creates illusions of your saber that can damage. I really enjoy that for like, not only offense, but defense, because it kind of doubles up as defense at the same time. Let's call my funnels back, and then I was going to try grabbing that Zeta Gundam there, but instead... There we go. I love keeping people up in the air on this game if I can. You can just juggle them for ages if you get the right combos. There we go. Absolutely wrecking everything at the moment. I love the way you'll get, like, I think it's a Zeta Gundam or Rick Diaz shooting me with a mega particle cannon, and it just doesn't work on this bit because of the eye field. Yeah, it's the oh, I see, it's the gyms as well with the beam snipers. I did not see that before. That's interesting to note. I'm trying to grab him while he was in midair there, but it didn't work. I like this twin buster rifle as well because the recharge on it is pretty fast, so it just means that you can be wailing on everyone, and then all of a sudden it's recharged again. Oh, so then I can go back to being silly if I want and just spam everybody with single shots, which actually still does some decent damage, and then if I want I can finish off with an irradiated shot. Get that guy in the face. You can probably hear me pressing this trigger. I'm going crazy with the Buster Rifle here. Just grab that Zeta Gundam in midair there. Always love that attack. That's used by the GN sword as well, where you just come spiraling out in midair and just slam into the ground as hard as you can. Oh, hello, 2 suits. Ooh, interesting. Let's see how long they last. That guy's got the Stargazer backpack. Shouldn't be a problem. I've got the GM bits going round. What we'll do is we'll irradiate him with the twin buster, and then we'll go ham on him again with the beam sabers. Now I've got past his shield, and now he doesn't stand a chance. The question is, where's the other guy? There he is. He got the heavy arms beam pack. He looks like a camper that's been modified. There we go. I need to wait for my bits to come back now because they're not charged up again. So we'll use my X moves on him to try and... Oh, hello. I think he might have separated my torso from my legs there. There we go. Just irradiate his entire mech and see what happens. Almost went over the edge there. I didn't want to. Hopefully, everything should be fine. Here we go, now reverses a ton of Mark II and Zeta stuff, and then I don't know what reverses for the boss. Could be anything. I've had the double bullet, I've had the turn X, I think it was. I think I've had the Sananju at one point. That's like the second time I've seen Misa get downed. Use the shoulder Vulcan there to take out that guy, and then where's the unit? There we go. Although she's already losing her parts. Good job I got my GM bits back, because I can use them to pick off everyone at distance that I'm not normally attacking. Come on, she's just getting wrecked here, and we're only playing hardcore. Oh, hello, it's the double bullet and the assault shroud. Come on, let's take on Assam in his best bit from, what, age 2, I think it was? Love doing this. Oh, I got quite a lot of suits in one go though with the satellite cannon. That's gonna hurt. Look at all those parts. Oh, I'm pressing triangle and it's not doing it, so... Oh, purple double bullet. There we go. Just juggle the assault shroud now. Oh, I'm getting purple parts again. That's nice. I gotta find out what those parts are in a bit. Love this mobile suit so much. I just love the way that when it goes into awaken mode or hyper mode, that's when its mouth part opens. Beam sabers, give her a straight. Energy rifles. So many parts from the Age 2 there. Age 2 double bullet arms. Age 2 legs, that's gonna be neat. That's a nice shield. Okay, that was great.
さて、今日は報酬を支払ってもらうぞ。
今日までありがとう。私門松さんのこと忘れない。
別に金払えってわけじゃない。この間も言ったろ。仕事を手伝ってもらうって。
でもさ、ハイムロボティクスのお手伝いなんて理工学系の知識がなきゃ無理でしょ。
まずはこいつを見てくれ。話はそれからだ。
おお、ナイトガンダムだ。これロボット？
うちで開発中のトイボットだ。こいつの運用テストに協力してほしいんだ。
玩具用ロボットか。こんなのが買える時代になったんだね。
実際に売り出すのはもう少し先だがな。テストで合格できなきゃ商品化は無理だ。
テストって私たちは何をすればいいの？
こいつの売りは子供と一緒に遊んでくれることなんだ。
ふむふむ。あ、これトリセツだ。
ガンプラバトルも一緒にできる。
なるほど、これがメインスイッチ。
新しいチームメンバーってことだ。次からシミュレーターに入るときはこいつも連れて行け。って勝手に起動すんなよ。
もうしちゃった。おお、立ち上がった。はじめましてロボタ。
勝手に変な名前をつけるな。
いいじゃんロボタ、かわいいじゃん。ねえロボタ。
ああ、こいつ言葉は理解できるけど発声機能はついてないんだ。
なんで？
あくまでおもちゃであるためだ。人の近くにいるロボットの開発ってデリケートなんだよ。特にトイボットは子供の成長にどんな影響が出るかまだわからないからな。
なんか大人っぽいこと言ってる。
大人だからな。いいから早速テストしてこい。うまくいけば次のリージョンカップは3人で戦える。
リサさん、ご来店ありがとうございます。はじめまして、ロボタさんですね。記憶します。
なんで名前知ってるの？
今聞きました。光デジタル信号でですが。
なんかロボットっぽいこと言ってる。
ロボットですが